Let's whip it. Ooh, I don't know that song that well. It is another WIP It Wednesday. So, work in progress, WIP. So, this baby quilt is finished. I did a separate video on this one. And if you haven't seen it yet, it'll be coming out soon. I'm not sure if I'll get it up before I post this video or not. But right now, this is finished. So, it's not actually in progress, but this is what I did this week. So, this one is finished. And I'll be back to tell you about the rest of what I have going on. Also still in progress is this baby quilt that the grandbaby's making. We just haven't had a chance to get her back over here to sew this week, so we have not made any progress on that, but we will get it done by, I think it's October 5th. No worries. I also still have this fandom quilt to quilt and bind. I've got time because it's not till Christmas, and I've been a little hesitating on it because it's a big quilt, and I will be quilting it on my domestic machine, and I need probably a day or two to quilt it, and then I will need probably a day or two to recuperate. The big quilts just kill my shoulder. So this one is still in progress, and maybe I'll get to it over the weekend. I'm just not sure. I need a few days off in a row. Okay, so also for my work in progress, I have a panting dog next to me, is this. And I'm just going to give you a little peek at it. This is just a little bit of it. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because this is a Christmas gift. I'm sorry, this is a birthday gift and I will be gifting it in October. And I don't think she watches the channel. I don't think she watches YouTube. But just in case, I'm not showing the whole thing. It is going to get a yellow border. And then I'm going to bind it in this same yellow. I'm going to do a flanged binding. Wish me luck. I'm going to use this yellow with the John Deere green for the flanged binding. So it'll be the John Deere and then the yellow and then a little narrow strip of green and then more yellow. And I think I might. This was my $2 a yard Walmart fabric. I think I might just use this for the backing too. I haven't quite decided yet. I do have quite a bit of the John Deere fabric left, so I may do a panel down the center and then use the yellow on either side. I'll work that out in a little bit. This, I should get this on today, and then I'll be moving on. Alrighty, and then last on my list, and I'm not sure if I've shown this to you before, but this is a big heart quilt, and this one is for Christmas also. Hi, Mace. And I have the big hearts done, and these are all patched. So these are patched, and then even the white corners are patched. Oh, I don't want to drop them off. And then I have, those are 12-inch hearts. I have these medium-sized ones. So these are 6-inch hearts. So it's going to go a 12-inch heart, and then 4 6-inch hearts, and then a 12-inch heart, and back and forth. Then I was going to border it with these little tiny 4-inch hearts. And here's the problem with that. So I was going to do these in a row around. Here's the problem with that. As I was laying out the big hearts and the small hearts, we decided that the big hearts needed a border here. Otherwise, we lose the definition running into the other hearts. So if I put a border around these, then it's going to be even bigger. And then I'm not going to have the right number of the small hearts to go all the way around. It's also going to make it bigger, and I'm not sure I want it to be that big. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go ahead and put the big hearts and the 4 patches of the medium-sized hearts together, because they've got to go together before I do the border anyway. I'll put those together and I'll measure it, and I'll decide if I'm going to continue with the small hearts or not. I only have a few of them completely finished. I've got a bunch of, still have more to cut and piece. I have a bunch of them halfway pieced, but they're not finished. So this is definitely a work in progress, a WIP It, that you are going to see probably many times over the next couple weeks, maybe couple months. But I'll keep you posted on that. This was a big project, and I have to do it in little pieces between the small projects because I have to have that quick gratitude with the small projects. So, yeah, I've been busy. I'm enjoying it, and once I got my mindset right, I am whipping through these projects. I think I'm getting ready to cut a 3-yard quilt today. So we'll let you know about that. Thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you could, please like, please subscribe, leave me a comment. Honestly, what do you think of what I'm working on? If there's things that you would change, especially that heart one. Whew, I am way in over my head on that one. So, like I said, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I really enjoy reading comments and seeing that people like my videos. So thanks so much, and we'll see you next week for WIP It Wednesday.